Alright guys, we are back with some more Monster Energy Supercross 5. Today we have the 450 and 252 stroke bike shootout. So we have done this in years past and it's similar for sure, but I was a bit surprised because the best bike isn't necessarily what I thought would be the best bike. Now the worst bike, probably most of you could guess which bike that is, but usually we don't put the two strokes in the bike testing video because up until this year, the 252 strokes have always been DLC or not in the game. So this would be the biggest bike shootout we've ever done because I believe 12 bikes in the video. And I'm pretty sure some might surprise you. I was surprised a bit, but yeah, we tested. It doesn't mean the best bike would be the best bike on a track. It was just the fastest bike in a straight line from stopped to, point A to point B. It's the easiest way to test the bikes because if I just try to ride a lap on each bike, each would be a bit different. So it'd be very hard to get any concrete information. So let's jump into this and check out the bike testing. Alright, so there we have the 450 and 250 bike testing results, and I was a bit surprised. I mean, gas was pretty convincingly fastest in the test, and Honda was second, and then most of the bikes were the same, right? 7.743. There should be some kind of a graphic on screen so you can see it. It is a decent amount of information, and we'll keep it up there for a while so you can see the times. But yeah, most of the bikes were 7.743. I was a bit surprised that the Yamaha was backwards. I mean, the 252 stroke had a better time than the 450. Same with the Suzuki, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, the Suzuki was the same way. And then all the 252 stroke bikes were the same, minus Suzuki. For some reason, Suzuki was like a bit slower. And even if my test was a tiny bit off, it wasn't off enough to make that bike be the same speed, right? So even if it was a bit off, that bike still wouldn't be at the 7.743 mark, probably. So I did find that a tiny bit interesting. The bikes, some of them have the same times as they did last year. 7.743 was a very standard time among the bikes. I was checking that, and so pretty much that tells me Milestone used the same bikes from the year before, right? But whatever. I mean, they definitely made the gas a bit different, made it a bit more unique to the rest of bikes because of its time. And so, you know, I mean, let me know in the comments if you guys were surprised with the results or if you expected it. I mean, I kind of did, but I kind of didn't. I was surprised that the bikes weren't more unique. You know, there was so many 7.743. Now, just because one bike is faster in our test doesn't mean it won't be fast on the track, okay? It would have been very difficult to get an exact replica lap every time for 12 different bikes. I mean, I could run similar laps, but not the exact same one. So this was the only way to get readable information to show you, okay? So that's why we did it that way. And all the bikes were fully upgraded the same way. I used the automatic transmission so that the game would shift the bikes basically the same to try and make sure every test was fair and identical. So yeah, that's the bike testing video. Let me know in the comments which bike you guys use. If you use Suzuki, do you feel like it was misrepresented in the game? Do you feel like it's a fast bike and it's better than everything else? Or do you use the gas because you already knew it was the best bike in the game? I had an idea. I was a bit surprised that KTM wasn't a bit better. It was very close to not being even the 7.743. It was very close to a 7.8. So just some inside information that I didn't show in the video. But yeah, it was very close to a 7.8. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Just kind of a fun thing to show you, and so you don't have to, because it took a while to put this video together, plus I had to grind for credits. But you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the support on the channel lately. It really does mean a lot. And until the next video, take it easy.